The war within Russia, Russia's war in Ukraine has entered its fourth year. But the front lines are no longer just in Donbas or Crimea. They're inside Russia itself. What began as a foreign invasion has now ignited internal rebellion, economic collapse, and a crumbling of state control. Sabotage is no longer the work of distant enemies. It's being carried out by Russian citizens. One striking example. On July 26th, rebels set fire to a Russian Su-27 jet at an airbase in Krasnodar. It wasn't a drone. It wasn't an accident. It was a homemade firebomb, a Molotov cocktail, tossed by someone who crossed the fence, lit the jet, and walked away. This attack wasn't just symbolic. It destroyed a $70 million combat-ready aircraft and revealed a stunning truth. Motivated saboteurs now carry Russian passports. Krasnodar itself has become a key military hub close to occupied Crimea. And this was just one of many hits. Oil refineries, radar stations, and communication lines have all been attacked. Then, just 2 days later, a massive cyber attack grounded over 100 Aeroflot flights, with hacker groups from Belarus and Ukraine claiming responsibility. Russian authorities confirmed the breach, and passengers were left stranded as the airlines' systems collapsed. But even more shocking than the attacks was what happened on Russian state TV. A prominent anchor went off script, admitting live that the economy wasn't as strong as claimed. Alarms went off in the studio, and the screen abruptly shifted to a bizarre graphic blaming NATO air balloons. The satire wrote itself. These cracks in the system are growing. Resistance groups like the Siberian Battalion and Legion of Free Russia are openly recruiting. More than 400 Russian citizens have volunteered for sabotage missions, double the number from just months ago. Rumors of a second mobilization have fueled desertions. An internal survey show that 40% of mid-level FSB officers plan to retire early. Russia's economy is also unraveling. Oil revenues have plummeted. The ruble is crashing. Municipal services are being cut. Some towns collect garbage once a month, and schools are serving only bread to save on protein. Even the once mighty defense industry is faltering. Contractors took money for weapons they never delivered. And tanks are now being pieced together with Iranian parts and old Soviet scrap. Social media, once silent, is now echoing with hard questions. Why are our pilots dying? How did hackers shut down Aeroflot? Why is our most loyal news anchor being silenced? This isn't just war fatigue, it's systemic erosion. From transport networks to military morale, every part of the Russian state is fraying. Over 1 million Russians have fled abroad, and those who remain are either quietly resisting or actively sabotaging. The Kremlin can no longer patch the cracks fast enough. Putin once vowed to rebuild an empire. But now, it's not Western sanctions or Ukrainian missiles doing the most damage. It's the empire's own gravity pulling it down from within. If you find this video interesting, please subscribe.